All right, guys. Daryl, I think before we go live, we should be like, getting like how actors are, So when I say lemon,
What?
I'm gonna do this lemon face. I'm gonna do lion face. Okay, lion face, like lion face. So I'll say lemon face. You go lion face. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Lemon face.
Lion face.
Yeah. Okay. Faster. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Lemon face.
Lion face.
Oh, it's good. Lemon face.
Lion face.
Lemon face.
Go fuck yourself.
Be a big lion. Like, I went. Yeah, you're doing this. Like, but let's be here. Yeah,
Pause
that's
up,
good.
Pause up.
Yeah, ready to kill. Ready to kill. Ready to kill. Okay, ready? Okay, ready?
Lion face. Lion face.
That was really quick. That's really good.
Yeah.
And hands are up.
Lion face.
Because you're a big lion.
I'm not sure where this is going, and I don't like anything to do with it.
Oh, just getting us ready, man. How about I do this? Lion face. What are you gonna do?
Lemon face.
Oh, that's good. See? All right, you're in character. All right.
This is the worst, dude. I
think you did really good.
There's no reason this is happening.
So good. So good.
After what just transpired at the end of that podcast, things happened. The wheels are set in motion. I already put up a Facebook post.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna get some images. Let's see what's up.
So.
See what's up. But this is a completely different podcast. This is the Trashed Pandas podcast. Which, if we were on like Patreon, we would put these on Patreon. But you need people to pay for Patreon. So it makes no sense because who would pay for our shit?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I pay a lot of money for this thing to be for all these bells and all these goddamn whistles. and we get sans nothing. But here we are. Trash Pandas. You know what? It's Trash Pandas. Daryl, you know what we should do?
No.
Theme song.
Oh, yeah. Really? For once?
Two adults, Chris and Daryl, yeah, they run shit. Current world events and forever on some dumb shit. Fun lit with a bush light, especially. Even though they always getting banned, allegedly. Crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dopes. And you know they hold it down like it's two ropes. So crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dopes. Taking over in the game, bringing new hope.
It's party time, baby.
I missed that part.
I know, me too. I gotta stream it in there. Welcome to the podcast.
There's probably no reason for me to be watching this, right? There's gonna be nobody's watching this episode.
No.
It's 1:30 in the morning.
Spriggan de Deutsch. Anne Frank was a fucking uppity bitch. Yeah. Oh,
we're gonna all about her.
Attic. Let's.
Why would you hide there?
For this episode, we need to only appeal to our German audience.
Du hast.
Yeah. Fucking
David Hasselhoff's best recording artist in history.
Motley Crue. Du hast? Das
No. You remember him in Dodgeball? Hasselhoff? Or is it what's a movie with Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
It's Dodgeball, right?
He was in it?
Is that the name of the movie?
Dodgeball, yes. Yeah.
When the Germans came out?
No, it wasn't Dodgeball.
No, what's it called?
Dodgeball. Yeah.
Is it really? I can't remember, dude.
I think you're right.
It's so simple, but yeah, it's so retarded.
Dodgeball. You like sometimes you say a word so many times it doesn't make any sense to you anymore. It's like the N-word in
true
traffic.
Underdog story. Yeah, he was in it when the Germans came out in the tournament.
Oh my god!
And they had the picture of him in the locker room, and he yelled at them all.
Hold on, I got a problem.
And then did you remember him in Euro Trip? Bless you.
No, I didn't fart. My mother-in-law got me Ernest Hemingway's rum like 3 years ago. And because I gave a bourbon in October, I thought like the next step over was maybe rum, you know? Bourbon, I can't stop drinking. Like once I start, it's going to keep coming out of the hatch, you know? But like I can walk past like a fridge of beer, and not ever crave a beer.
I have craved beer. That's why I bought the old Busch Light bottles, just because drinking out of a bottle is so much better than I can.
It's great. Yeah, sure.
But while I was on vacation, I drank so much fucking vodka.
Mm-hmm.
So I love vodka water. But every once in a while, like here, I'm like, I want something different. I got a little bit of wine in the fridge. And I drank Captain and Coke. And it was great because we had little 8-ounce cans of Coke, and they were just perfect for a little 2-ounce shot of vodka in there. And it made a nice little drink.
It hits.
The problem is, I don't drink pop. Like, I rarely will. Like, every once in a while, we'll go out to eat somewhere, and whatever it is, I want like a mug root beer, like a fountain root beer.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'll get one, and it comes in a fucking tub like this, but I only drink a third of it, and I throw the rest out.
So my guilty pleasure is
it's the pop.
Diet
I just
Coke.
Yeah. Brady fucking short circuits if he has that shit, man.
Dude, if I have like fucking like spicy wings or like anything like tomato based, like spaghetti, I'll put a little extra like spice in my spaghetti. Dude, a fucking Diet Coke just fucking hits, man.
I can't touch that shit. That aftertaste kills me.
I don't give a flying.
Oh, that's fine. Good for you,
the aftertaste, dude. I like it's just so fucking good. Like pizza with banana peppers, and you dip it in hot sauce, and then you fucking chase it with a fucking Diet Coke. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? The best. I wrote a song about it, Daryl. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
It's the best around. No one's gonna ever keep it down. Yeah, it's like it's loose. I haven't like fully committed, but I feel like it's a good song. That's a good song. I think if I pair it in a movie where there's this uppity white kid from New Jersey that goes to Merced, California. Yeah. And surprisingly, the whole community's up to their tits in karate. Yeah. So I think like that song that I just wrote would pair well with that. Yeah. A lot of skinny jeans, you know.
Rip your alley.
Can you believe that Elizabeth Shue is like 62 years old right now?
How does she look though?
Still good.
Still good? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, not like
Elizabeth Hurley hot.
Fucking yeah. Elizabeth Hurley.
She found the fountain.
We can all agree
that bitch.
Sold her soul to the devil.
So hot.
It's fine. It's fine. Elizabeth Shue, who's I would say the quintessential girl next door of the 80s and 90s. Or maybe the girl over the tracks, like the uppity girl, the unattainable girl, maybe.
So she's not even on. As soon as you type in Elizabeth, she's not even on the list.
Which is crazy to me because
Banks, Taylor, Olsen, just Ray Elizabeth, Marvel, Warren, and Pena.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. As soon as you type Ash, she's right at the top.
I'll give you.
All right. So she's all right still.
She's in her 60s. 60. The girl that stole our hearts in Karate Kid. And it's not like she was a fucking flamethrower.
Just turned 61.
61 years old.
Yeah. Why did Elizabeth Shue stop acting? Because you're fucking old and the roles just don't keep coming.
Yeah, and
Oh my gosh,
she still got it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
She definitely doesn't miss a day in the gym. Good.
Elizabeth
Lord.
Shue.
Good for you.
In the movie,
Fuck
me in the dick. Hold on. The Saint. God. Fuck me in the dick. The Saint. Elizabeth Shue in The Saint. Other than maybe leaving Las Vegas where she was a hooker. The Saint, best role of her life. She's hot. She's a scientist. She's got a heart problem, so she tries not to get too excited. And so you can see her like catching her breath in the fucking scenes. And you're like, I'm all in. I'm all in. I know you kind of fucked over Daniel LaRusso based on Karate Kid 2, the first scenes.
Yeah.
This guy wins a whole Karate Kid tournament for you, beats up your goddamn boyfriend in the finals. And then in Karate Kid 2, you got a different boyfriend?
Yeah.
Come on. No. Not with it. Daryl, go ahead.
Do you want to do a rank?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you 3. Ready?
Fire.
They all have the same first name. Elizabeth Banks, Elizabeth Shue,
okay,
and Elizabeth Hurley.
Who's Elizabeth Banks?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Like, give me like a TV show, movie, like.
She was a chick in 40-Year-Old Virgin. She was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
Got it. Okay.
She's in every one of fucking
got
Seth Rogen's movies.
Got it. I'm sorry. I just never put a name to the face.
She's got a weird tooth.
She does. Yeah. And I'm a sucker for a snaggletooth.
Yeah.
Sometimes imperfections are perfection.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me. Okay. So rank them 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Your choice. There's no wrong answer here.
Let's go a couple different fields with it. Okay.
Yeah. Why do you got to complicate things, dude?
That's how my brain works.
I know.
Let's go date, fuck, or marry. Okay. Date, fuck, marry. Elizabeth Banks, Elizabeth
Shue,
and Elizabeth Hurley. Date, fuck. What's the other one? Marry. Okay. I would marry Elizabeth Shue.
Okay. Again, I don't think there's a wrong answer here with these 3. So.
I think she's perfect and she's great and she's probably amazing personally. And I love her and if she wants to find me and take me away from this hellhole that I'm in. Allegedly. Sorry, this mic is weird. It picks up weird frequencies.
Yes. So you're dating Elizabeth Shue.
No, marrying
Elizabeth Shue. Okay,
yes.
Marry. Okay, marry Shue.
Fuck Hurley, Elizabeth Hurley.
Okay.
Yeah. Date the other one. Yeah,
Elizabeth
she's fun.
Banks?
She's fun.
Yeah,
she's fun. I think I get it.
I'd marry Elizabeth Hurley.
Okay.
I'd date Elizabeth Banks, and I'd fuck Elizabeth Shue. Because Elizabeth Banks quirky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not like you're not going to throw your fuck away on that.
Yeah.
But the amount of good times you would have with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's sad that she's kind of phased out.
Yeah. But again, we're all getting older.
Yeah.
It happens, man.
And it seems like every movie is like a oh, hey, remember Love Boat? We're going to have a movie called Love Boat now. It's like, what are you doing? What? There's no more guys in a room with cigarettes just fucking pounding out ideas.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, in probably the next year, they're going to do like a reboot of Perfect Strangers, which was the shittiest TV show of all time.
It was terrible.
Yeah. But they'll roll it out and Netflix will buy it and they'll get paid like $40 million to make 15 episodes of Perfect fucking Strangers. But there's no guys in a room going, all right, I'm a aspiring writer in New York City and I have this friend that does this. There's no Seinfelds anymore. There's no nothing.
At what point do we just, are we at that point with movies that it's just recycling shit right now about originality? Is it done?
Okay.
I mean, I here's the thing is, it's kind of where I was going with this real quick.
Let's go.
Is you and I talked about writing a movie.
Sure.
Literally based on a racist joke.
Yes.
Which you and I could also spitball into an hour and a half of complete and utter nonsense that might touch on something that's been done, but will be probably 85 plus original.
Yeah.
And it probably won't get picked up, but other people will be like, that fucking trailer was hilarious.
Funny. Yeah.
And can we buy these guys, give them enough cash to make them sway and go this route with it? I don't want to make a movie ever, ever, ever. I would never, ever, ever, ever want to make a movie that's fucking straight up comedy, but then have to stop and get serious. If we're doing funny, we're doing funny
it's either comedy full on or no dramedies.
No, you're not doing that shit like Old Dads.
Yeah.
Like Old Dads was I had the premise of being a great movie.
With way too long.
Yes, but then you had to get serious and you had to get in touch with your feeling. No, I'm not touching anybody. I'm hurting feelings.
Because everyone's so woke, dude.
I don't want to be woke. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to cave. And they're going to be like, hey, Netflix is like, yo, we love your idea. We're going to give you, 3.5 million, but you got to change this. Man, sorry, I'm out. I'd burn that script before I made that movie.
This is what you do. We sit down and we write a TV show that is so woke, but also has good storylines, also has like the love and feels, but we only adhere to the woke agenda.
No, I'm out.
Okay. Hold on. And then you sell that to them. And you go, we just want to be writers for it. But if you buy it, we get to make a movie. And on the movie, we have Final Cut. Like we go fucking, who's the dude from Entourage?
Vinny?
Fucking fuck you suits. The suits guy. Fuck you suit.
Oh, the guy that made Meta Ian.
Yeah.
Billy something.
Billy Walsh.
Yeah. Billy Walsh, yeah.
So we go full on Billy Walsh. Sorry. Hey, Phil.
What's up, Phil?
We only do, we go Billy Walsh on the movie. So you sell this fluff piece because, like, I've heard, not from anyone I know, but like from people I listen to, they've written like great TV shows. They go to ABC, they go to, CBS. And if I'm writing a show, I'll be like, oh no, my friend Daryl's this way. And you're going to be this. I mean, you're a quirky, middle-aged fucking white guy, right? You would, that's who you are. I wouldn't say like too quirky, but just quirky. We're going to write you this way. And I got you specifically in mind. I turn that script into the networks and they go, okay, so it's all great. It reads amazing and we're ready to go with it. But your friend needs to be a trans black dude to fit. Like, but this isn't my life.
There's not enough money.
I know. I know. But if you want to sell your soul, let's say out of this, I make $4 million. I got to turn you, my friend, my best friend, into a trans, like you were a.
It's just like the fucking remake of Tropic Thunder, but
Yeah.
gayer.
Yeah, but like I got to make you a gay
Black guy.
Yeah, but not even like guy going to girl, but like one of those ones where you don't know which way they're going. Like, I don't know if you were a girl or a guy. And I don't know if you're going from a girl to a guy. Like one of those ones, like where it's like androgynous.
Land your plane.
Okay. So I read the script. They're going to buy it. I read it for you. You're going to be awesome in it. And they go, androgynous. So do you go, well, no, I'm going to go shop it over here. And you go to the other place, you go to Fox, and Fox goes, it's great, but you know, you and Daryl are good, but the other person you met, that person has to be a Latino or they like shoehorn all the races and all the things.
They do.
So here's our way around it. We write the most woke movie of all time. And that is, and we want no money for it. We're going to do it.
Minimal money.
Some money. We're going to do it. We give it to Netflix. Netflix is like, this is exactly what we want. Like all the bells, all the whistles, all the buttons are pushed.
All the boxes are checked.
All the people. So, and they go, all right, we're going to get it. Run with it. And so we credit as writers and we go, okay, if you're going to buy it, the next movie we make, you guys greenlit, we want $8 million for it. Nothing crazy. $8 million when fucking every Marvel movie is like $500 million to make it. We want $8 million. That's it. Because all we're going to do is rent a resort in Mexico and have Ortez say, God damn.
That's whack.
That's whack. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be wearing a fucking bellhop's outfit just like you're wearing right now.
Yeah. So it's a loss leader. No one does that now. They write something. Dude, they made fucking Stranger Things be kind of gay sometimes. It's like,
but if we make a movie, we have to have everybody represented. But because that's how it goes now.
Sure.
I think that could play into our favor.
Oh, okay.
I think you and I, as much as we wouldn't want to adhere to the man, I think that could play into our favor because we could absolutely write parts in for certain races, genders, and all that shit. You're probably going to get made fun of a little bit. You have to be okay in your shell, but I think we could accommodate that to a point where we could still make it fucking funny from
1
minute in to minute 95.
That's really interesting. So you say out of the gate, this is what we wrote, and you're already accounting for all the races.
I think we could.
And also it being a thing that we're going to make.
Or if we said, here's our script, here's what's going on. And they're like, yo, you need 2 gay white guys that adopt an Asian child.
Nice.
Fuck, we stepped over that. All right, guess what? We got that. And then you and I were like, all right, we need 2 cases of Busch Light, some MDMA, and we need tickets to an EDM festival, and we're going to come back and add that in.
This is going to be great. Yeah. No, I think you have like this sacrificial lamb that is everything that they want.
Yeah.
What's really weird is like,
I got a question for you when you're done
go
with
ahead.
this thought.
Go ahead.
No, finish your thought.
Okay. What's really weird is like if you're like the average white dude,
Like
some white guy in Wisconsin, 40 hours a week, like
6.5
one of those
inch
guys.
dick. Okay.
Sure. God, good
I
for him.
wasn't sure where we were.
Yeah.
Like average.
God, really? God, 6.5. All right. Okay.
No, that guy's got a cob.
Yeah.
Corn.
Corn on the cob. Like you're not going to write that movie or that show for that guy.
No.
But what's weird is like I see every commercial, a car commercial, it's an Indian guy with a black wife and they have 3 Chinese kids and there's like some random black kid in the car and they're driving a Kia. It's like, all right, so something happened.
Woke.
Either someone's lying, someone's completely infertile. Like, give me a little backstory. Give me something.
No, they're just trying to appease everyone.
Yeah. But
and you gotta stop doing that.
But who's buying that? Nobody.
Nobody with a brain.
Do you think
all the fucking woke people are?
Do you think a black
like, those are my people? Fuck off.
Let's say it's
dye your hair more purple, you dumb cunt.
Let's say it's a white dude, like in real life, no commercials, white dude, and he's hanging out with his wife, who's a black lady, and they got mixed kids. Okay. And they see a Kia commercial with a white guy, Chinese mom, 1 black kid in the car, and 2 Viet Congs. I don't know. Is that the right way to say it?
Two gingers.
Yeah.
A set of twin gingers.
Like, how does doing that help? Like, they're like, well, this is going to get all the bases. Like, no, like there's no bases.
You're actually turning people off.
You're out of the park completely. Yeah. There's no bases.
I wish
there's no nothing.
Commercials. If I was ever in charge, this is one of the things I missed my calling being a DJ back in my late 20s and being in marketing, creating commercials, because I would have created the fucking tits commercials back in the day.
Sure.
I still could now.
And we get, you can't all have like the Bud Light in the twin or whatever that was, the twins and all that shit. You can't have that anymore. I get it. It's fine. Times have changed a little bit, but
yeah,
they're starting to fucking. So
I would have made my money by now, and I would have just been like, "Fuck y'all, I'm out."
So Bud Light, which I did appreciate back in the day, but I found out when I drink Bud Light, I get really congested because of the way it's made.
How's it made?
Busch Light is made from corn. Bud Light is made from fucking Will Wheaton or whatever it is. So I don't like it, but they did the trans chick, and then all of a sudden they pivoted.
Dude. Straight dude. That guy's name is Dylan. It's a dude.
Sure.
Just his dick. Like I said,
I'm gonna call people how they identify.
I'm not.
I'm very liberal.
I'm not.
But, so they get the trans person to do that thing, and now all of a sudden they have Shane Gillis, who is like
anti all that,
the voice of like white dudes,
everyday blue collar white dudes. Yeah, factory workers.
Yeah, and he is
guys that work at a tire shop.
Yeah. He is now writing all the Bud Light commercials.
Yeah, which are kind of fun.
And they're funny as fuck.
Yeah,
that's great, man. That's great. We're swinging back the other way.
Yeah,
like in the early 90s, to be a comic, you had to. It was for a long time. It was like the guy with the shoulder pads on the shoulders and like, hey, I was at the airport the other day, like all that shit. And then you get,
boy, are my arms tired.
Yeah, and then you get the weird like Zach Galifianakis guys like playing piano and fucking saying shit, and we're kind of like swinging back the other way where it's okay. It's okay to be fucking dicks. And
It needs to be.
dude, like,
your feelings are gonna get hurt. Just
but
get over it.
sexism is so funny, and
It
racism is
is.
so funny. Like, if you're going for the joke and you don't mean it in your heart, then who cares?
Oh God.
Hello, friend. You stream so really well. Thank you.
Another
why
person
I
that
follow
hates
you.
fucking, what do you call it? Punctuation.
Yeah.
Well, you're streaming a lot. We don't, but yet still not affiliated and partnered. Nope, we're not. I got a proposal for you. I'll share your stream to a Kick community for you to hit 1,000 followers with 700 viewers and earn nothing less than $1,000 for streaming and enable your sub button.
Oh, I'm in. Okay. Yeah.
Add me on Discord. Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We don't believe you.
I do it. Yeah.
We don't believe you.
I mean-
I got a question.
Go ahead.
If you and I were to actually put our fucking heads together, and I'm not talking like phone calls and texts and whatever, and spending a ton of fucking
It's like
time
docking.
each day or per week.
I've seen
How
your day.
long do you
Nice.
no, you haven't? How long do you think it would take us to actually write a movie? And I'm not saying this has got to be like, hey, Saturdays we got to set aside 2 hours and 45 minutes here and there back through. How if you were to write some, I were to write some, we throw it back and forth, and we're like, hey, okay, all right, there's here's the beginning, and then here's like the 20 minutes later, and how long do you think before we could write something fucking hilarious, start to finish?
So dialogue, I would crush it.
Yeah.
If we came up with to start
A premise.
where it starts and where it ends.
I still think the beginning of the movie has to have fucking Ortez
Of course.
in a coat room.
Of course.
And just something like mad action happening around, like fucking explosions or some shit, building falling down, and after like a huge party, and Ortez is in the coat room dressed just like you are now without the panda hat.
Sure.
And he just looks at the camera and go, that's whack.
That's whack.
And then the fucking movie starts right after.
Yeah. 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 I think if you go, so the right way to write a movie is, in my opinion, you start with the premise up front.
Yeah.
And where it ends. And then you write to the end.
Okay.
So if we were to do that,
we have a bunch of people to incorporate, though.
Yeah.
We have black friends. We have Asian friends.
Sure.
We have ginger friends. We have gay friends.
Yeah.
What else? I got a friend that does drag. He'd be fucking amazing in this.
Yes, of
And
course.
bring his peeps with him. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
We could dedicate a whole scene to that.
Yeah.
And he would slay.
Oh, dude. Like
Kristen went to high school with him. It's
like
amazing, dude.
Like, imagine if we make a murder mystery. Okay.
God, I was thinking that too.
I know, right? My melt. And there's a spot where the guy is trying to figure out the killer, but he's got to analyze a room, but it's during a drag show.
Yeah, there's just commotion everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
There's all sorts of distractions.
Yeah. Dude, drag shows are probably one of the best times you're ever going to have in your life.
I disagree. Drag brunches are the best time you're ever going to have.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, drag shows are so fun. The performers are goddamn amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played softball with this dude.
So people watch our shit and they think that we're like, they think that I'm this like massive, like racist idiot. I'm not.
Bigot.
Yeah. Bigot is probably the most hurtful thing, right? I love drag shows. Drag shows
they're fucking
best, dude.
And the thing is, there's never a bad one.
No.
The fuckers can sing. They can dance and they can act. Like I said,
They're-
this dude played my softball league. He's taller than I am, skinny
Yeah.
as fuck, can hit the ball a fucking mile, fast as fuck. And then guess what? Sometimes he wore a tutu, and then as he run home base, he did a little fucking dance.
Yeah, love it.
But then when Krista and I were dating and she came to the games or whatever, he talked to me like in a deep voice on purpose. Not that he had a high voice. He was like mulatto dude. And he'd be like, "Hey man, what's up?" And we both fucking share a laugh
Yeah.
because he was like playing out onto the whole thing. And I'm like,
He's a character.
yes.
Yeah.
But this and what during the Pride Parade and shit, I'm like, I kind of want to get a float in the Pride Parade and DJ and just play music.
Dude.
Fucking be on a wagon or a
I'm in.
trailer or whatever and just
Yeah.
party with those fuckers.
Yeah. They're the best.
Give me all the fucking drag queens on my fucking float. Let's go.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. Yeah. So
Funny as fuck, man.
it's so funny. Like when people like put you in a box, even people in your own family, they put you in this box like, oh, well, he thinks this. So therefore it's that. I'm not that way. Like I love everybody. I love everybody. Yeah, I think if we did,
Yeah, you would think like listening to us at times that there's like hate. It's not hate. It's love.
it's love.
It is. There's no doubt. Yeah, it's like my gay buddy Matt. He's like, we need a date soon. I'm like, yeah, let's go fucking day drinking, bro.
Yeah.
We were supposed to play golf, and I'm like, I'm just busy as fuck, and I feel bad that we hadn't had a chance to go out. But I'm like, I can legit go out with a gay dude and get. Well, I mean, him and I went out like a couple years ago.
Sure.
We got fucking
Let's get
annihilated. We
wrecked.
ended up at Premier Liquors and we bought fucking wagons full of booze. We had the best time ever.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think if you say, okay, so this is the crux of the movie. It's this premise, this is the end, and then this weird conflict. You gotta have 3 points. The conflict in every movie is called the MacGuffin. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what it is. So things are going great. Everything's awesome. MacGuffin, resolution to MacGuffin, end. That's it. That's every movie ever. Van Wilder, he's cool. She's hot. She doesn't like him. Resolution, and then all of a sudden shit happens, and then they resolve the shit happens, and they make out at the fucking tiki party at the end of the time.
So hot.
That's it. That's the equation for every movie. So if we were to say, okay, we're gonna write a movie and it's based on this, and this happens, this is the conflict, and this is the end, you could write all the stuff to that point. Easy. I think I would give us 6 months.
I think that's a fair timeline to at least throw it all together. And then after that, we'd have to sort it out.
Refine it. Yeah, the whole thing. I mean, I'm trying to get this book thing done.
When do you want to start writing this movie?
Right now.
Dude, we've been talking about this for like a long time, and it could already been written.
I'm telling you, the way to sell it is we write a fucking
Everybody in.
prototypical, like everyone's included, first movie, bullshit, and then we do this. Go ahead, Daryl.
No aliens.
Oh, that's
No
tough.
aliens. No
All right, so
aliens, dude.
Yeah.
There's no
I'm out.
alien. There's no alien influence at all.
Okay.
Like the murder mystery thing would be fun, but I think like every time I watch The Office and that fucking was it Agent Zero or whatever, Michael Scarn writes that fucking movie plot.
Yeah.
And then they bring it to fruition at the end of the show.
Yeah.
I that's all I'm thinking about while this is going on.
So we need to write that thing first
so bad, but it's going to be
Submit
amazing.
it. Yeah. And we're just writers.
So say we put this, how do we put this down? Do we write it like on a computer? Do we type it all up and then we put it together? And then
Mhm.
do we put it like in like pages and just kind of stick it here? And then what do you do with it? How do you get it to somebody?
Well, it's pretty
You s-
obvious that Netflix and Apple are
Well-
starved for anything.
So do you just fucking, hey, at Netflix, it's fucking,
No, there's people you can. I know somebody that knows somebody at Netflix.
okay. So there's your in. So you have to know a way to get to a script and just,
Yeah, so there's a book called The Reluctant Messiah. And for the life of me, I can't imagine why this is not a movie. It's amazing. It's got like, and if Kevin Costner doesn't play Jesus, it's a fucking travesty. But like, basically, the crux of this movie is this guy. His name is John Livingston. John Livingston. Jonathan Livingston wrote this book called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. God damn it.
I
Like-
immediately regret this decision.
like Steven Seagal.
Yeah. So Steven Seagal. And it was a classic. So if you're gonna like be in 8th grade and you're gonna like read a book, this book is the best book to do a book report on because 90% of the pages are of seagulls just flying like this. So like you're not reading much. The whole crux of the book is there's this one seagull that figures out that if he flies fast enough, he gets to go to another dimension. And that's where heaven is. Yeah, it's pretty weird, pretty complex. So this dude in real life sells this book. He writes one book, fucking smashes a grand slam on this motherfucker. And he's like the guy. And so what does he do with his money? He buys a plane. And he flies from town to town, just flies down in a field. And to make some money for $5, he'll take you up in the plane and fly back down. So then he starts, and they're like, well, we're going to make this a movie or whatever. He's like, I don't want to do shit. I wrote this book, sold it. It's all good. Enter this new book. He writes this fucking amazing book. This guy's maybe written 2 books ever, and they're fucking amazing. So the reluctant, God damn it. And go. The Reluctant Messiah is based on his life of flying from field to field, town to town, making his way across the country, just getting gas money and taking people up on his dumb little airplane. The book starts where he flies down and he is going to settle in for the night. When he wakes up in the morning, there's another plane next to him and it's pristine. And the pilot's awesome. Super good guy. And he goes, well, where are you going? He's like, well, I was thinking about going over here. He's like, I was going to go over there too. So they fly to the next city, next spot, next field, next small town. And he ends up learning that the guy he's flying next to is Jesus. But Jesus doesn't, hold on. Come back. But Jesus doesn't want to be Jesus anymore. He's done with it. He's mad at like humanity. He's mad at people. And he's like sick of it. So he's like, I'm done. I'm not going to be Jesus anymore. And the whole book is about how this dude who's Jesus teaches this author who doesn't want to be famous anymore. how, like, he's like, they're walking across like near like a pond, and
Water.
Jesus is on water, and the other guy sinks into the thing, and he goes, well,
And he dies in the movie and the book, both end right there.
but he goes like, hold on, like, we're both people.
Fuck.
You don't want to be Jesus anymore. So you're not the son of God. You're just you relinquish your shit,
what?
right? Relinquished. And trash pandas. And Jesus goes to the guy. He's like, I've been around forever. I've been around forever. So I know all the tricks. I know how to do this. It's like a parlor trick to him to walk on water. I'm telling you, man, like, how Netflix hasn't made this movie. And you get like Chris Pine is the author, and fucking Kevin Costner is Jesus. You get the religious undertones. So I think if I was going to write something, I'd write that. But then again, you turn in the script and you want Chris Pine being fucking the author, and you want fucking Kevin Costner being fucking Jesus. And they're going to make Morgan Freeman Jesus. Sure, fair trade. And instead of Chris Pine, it's going to be the guy that played the security guard in fucking the Dane Cook movie.
Play of the month.
Yeah. It's like, but you're missing the point. Like, it's not about race. This is like religion. And, you know,
Stupid.
I'm not a big religion fan. You're not a big religion fan. But to me, that book actually makes sense to me, like, religiously. It's a good book.
Well, that's awesome. I don't want to read it.
It's a good read. But that to me, like, if I was like a guy at Netflix, I'd be like, okay, this book is awesome. We're losing our base with religion.
Yes, let's make a religious movie.
Let's do this.
I don't see how you and I could not pump out a relatively good movie in 6 to 8 months.
Dude, based on the shit that's going on right now,
It's
absolutely.
it's not even that, dude. It's just what goes on in here for us.
Sure. Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious. And just have you seen the shit that they pump out in a Hallmark channel? It's the same thing
Same movie.
over
Yeah.
and over.
Wait a
Hot
minute.
guy leaves town, comes back to take care of his mom,
Uh-huh.
meets a fucking girl that he used to like back in the day, who was also a fucking smoke show. They
Sure.
date, they go to the winter carnival, they go to the winter dance.
But he's
they
going
do
to go
this,
back.
But he's got to go back. And she's like, oh my God, I'm falling for you. You shouldn't leave. And my pussy's lined with gold. He's like, well, I should stay. And it's just, it's recycled bullshit.
Yep.
You and I could write a movie, I think, 6 to 8 months
Mhm.
without the use of fucking AI or chat GTP or any of that shit.
Sure.
You and I just bouncing ideas, writing words down, and obviously at the end you'd fill in whatever, you ad lib some shit, you fill in
Sure.
the gaps.
Yep.
Would you, when we're done with this, would you have a list or an idea of who you'd want to play each character? Or would it be like, hey, let's fucking do the Adam Sandler thing and fill this with our friends who I think would be fucking funny at this first?
No.
Or do you want to just go with B-list talent?
Well, I mean,
B-list.
you gotta. So if they buy the script, you're kind of at the liberty of what they want to do.
Which is okay, because, dude,
It's fine.
have you ever seen a movie and you're just like, you know what, that guy, that actor should have been X, But then you're just sitting there like, that was a fucking home run. And the same thing was with the
Sure.
people that
Dude.
score these movies.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, are
Dude,
they good?
Last night, Interstellar, like Interstellar, like find a better casted setup. Like John Lithgow is like the fucking old granddad.
Yeah.
The daughter's great in it. The son, which turns out to be Macaulay Culkin's brother, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. But
So-
you can tell when something's poorly casted too.
So, but do we get any say in it and just say, hey, man, we're going to trust you with this, but I kind of want to go with X. And,
Okay.
I if we're not going to have like a huge character for like the drag queens part,
Mhm.
I mean, like, listen,
We want these.
I
Yeah.
got a group of friends. I'll bring them in.
Yeah.
At least give them a
because of these
shot.
guys. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We
yeah.
wrote this based loosely on having them do this. Bring them in, and I mean, I know you got a fucking assload of drag talent in
Sure.
LA or whatever, but hey, at least give our friends a
put them
shot
over.
first.
You know, like give them the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if we wrote a movie with two white guys in it, one of us would be black. Go ahead, Daryl. Yeah.
So we write this movie.
Okay.
I saw reusing of your Starbucks cup. You fucking cunt.
Panera. Thank you.
Same thing. Do we make a cameo in our own movie, or do we sit back and just fucking enjoy the fruits of our loins? Labors. I mean.
No, dude. You would be the DJ at the drag bar.
Dope. I'd be down for that.
Yeah. And I would be like a waiter or something like that.
Just something that just like as the camera's catching
Yeah.
everything, we're just
Yep.
kind of in the background.
We're in there. Yeah.
I don't need a speaking part or anything.
Kevin Smith, shoehorning Stan Lee. Mallrats.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Mallrat, yeah.
like, yeah. Banksy kind of meets Stan Lee and has this like weird moment. And Stan Lee goes, hey, fucking do this. In Iron Man, Stan Lee's in there. Just
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, yeah. I got a follow-up question.
Sure.
Is there an actor or actress that you would want put in the details that you want them to make a cameo?
That's a good call.
Like I watched it's funny, it popped up on my Instagram feed about DJs or whatever. About a movie called We Are Your Friends with Zac Efron. He's an aspiring DJ. Chick from Entourage, Smoke fucking show. Vinny runs into her in an alley on a movie set. Oh, what the fuck's her name?
Scarlett Johansson?
No. You're
Give me a movie.
yes.
Give me like a
Emily
TV.
Ratajkowski. Emily Ratajkowski. Sorry.
Okay. The fact that you had a stroke
Yeah, dude, I was strong.
and
Like,
just shat out.
I never saw this movie, so I watched it. I was like, all right, it was pretty cool and
Sure.
whatever. But the funny thing is, like, Zac Efron is like an RA DJ he links up with this older guy that was a DJ, and he's kind of bringing him along. And Zac Efron's doing a fucking party at this old DJ's house, and he goes to talk to Emily Ratajkowski, and he fucking takes his headphones off and hands the headphones over to a very well-known DJ called Alesso, who I like to watch his videos.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. But he's in the movie for 12 seconds.
That's cool. Yeah.
But is there somebody that a big name or somebody that you love that you would like to have make a 20, 30-second cameo or maybe a little longer? But in it,
There you go.
Do you have? I don't personally have a person, but
Um,
mostly as a goof. You got to find somebody that's down with, hey man, it's just for fun, and you're gonna get a fucking $100,000 to appear in a movie for 12 seconds.
I would do it with a guy. So you don't want like a mainstream guy, like you don't want like Ben.
We're not getting A-list
Sure.
guys.
I want the guy that played the pizza guy in Men at Work.
I bet you we could get Charlie Sheen for a song.
Well, no, I routinely like text like through Instagram with this dude, the pizza guy from Men at Work. He was also in like Ski School. He was like almost the it guy, and then all of a sudden, remember Summer School?
No.
What? Summer School?
I don't off the top of my head. I'm sorry,
dude.
I'm being honest. I don't.
Summer School is the quintessential like 80s shit movie, but cult. So
okay.
So look, you've seen it. Kirstie Alley's in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the dude, Rodney, come on. Phil, who's the actor that played Chainsaw in Summer School? He's awesome. He's now back in movies, but I would have him all day. He's a bad motherfucker. He's the coolest guy. He always like texts me back when I text him or chat him on Instagram. He's the coolest guy ever.
Colonel Reiner?
No. God damn it. What's his name? Hold on.
Chainsaw?
Yeah.
I can't read my phone. There's a judge, Mr. Griump, principal.
Yeah. Hold
on. There's somebody has a designation as woman. Tommy, and then there's a whole bunch of fucking Mexican names. El Un Etudiant. It might be French.
Yeah, that's Tudon. All right, so cast. God damn it! All right,
Freddie
1987 Summer School.
Dean Cameron.
Cameron. That's him. Yeah.
Oh, that he wasn't listed as he was not listed as Chainsaw in the credits. It was Mr. Griump. Mr. Griump.
Oh yeah. So Dean Cameron is.
Oh fuck! It does say that. Chainsaw Grump.
Thank you. The coolest guy in Hollywood. He had the world at his goddamn feet, and for some reason, it just didn't work out. He was a pizza guy in Men at Work, and he was also fucking Chainsaw in fucking Summer School, and he stole the show. And he's finally starting to get back into acting, and he's awesome. And seriously, on Instagram, if you go, hey man, you're awesome, he will text you back and you go, what are you doing tonight? And he'll be like, I'm fucking playing bass in this one bar. He's the coolest fucking guy. The coolest. Dean Cameron. The coolest guy ever. I would do anything in my power if we wrote a movie and it got bought. Dean Cameron's in there somewhere. I don't care if Dean Cameron is bringing bags in from a hotel. I don't care if Dean Cameron is fucking a midget to death. I don't care. Sorry, little person.
Like you know what would be funny? Put him in the scene with Ortez.
Oh, Dean Cameron is the manager.
No. I'm playing off of what you just said. Ortez's coat guy, dressed just like you.
Yep.
His jacket's got no sleeves. He's not
Sure.
wearing a shirt underneath it.
Obviously, gorgeous.
Somebody walks up, a lady.
Now, Ortez being in the movie, non-negotiable.
He has to be in it.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah, he's in it. The movie doesn't get made if he's not in.
If we're not in it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ortez.
We're getting our 12 seconds in the background.
Yeah. We're
right,
waiting.
anyhow.
Yeah, got it.
So, no, we're not.
DJs.
Yep. You can be whatever the fuck you want.
Wait.
Anyhow, woman walks up.
Paging Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman. Paging Mr. Yeah, I do that.
I'll talk to you.
Go ahead.
Woman walks up to the coat check, hands her mink coat in. Ortez.
Fake mink, because we're woke now.
Yeah, we're also whatever.
Yeah.
Ortez hands her ticket, says, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Turns around, slides the thing down, and there's Dean Cameron making out with a hot 23-year-old waitress.
Love it. Yeah.
There's that cameo you want.
Yes. Yeah.
The coats slide down, and there he is, and it's like, oh. Like, not in a broom closet, but behind the coats.
And you want people to go like, why is that old dude who's bald as shit making out with the hot? And then they Google that guy, and they're like, okay,
that's
ski school, fucking summer.
All that shit comes together. We
Dude,
need those connections to be made.
Daryl, I would say docking. Yeah, if you will.
Dude, I went right to it before you said it.
Dude.
Hey, why does your video look so much clearer tonight than it had last week?
Dude.
What'd you change?
It's
the most annoying sound ever.
This?
Dude, I think that would be a fucking great. I didn't even get to who I would want in the movie.
My Dean Cameron, Dean Cameron is non-negotiable. He's in
that
the
is insane that you just have that obscure. Obviously, we're not getting Affleck, Damon, McConaughey, whatever. Ooh,
no, he's my breadwinner. He is the coolest guy.
I never would have thought about that. Whatever.
What's yours?
It would have to be like a B- or maybe a C. Not anybody that like needs money, but just like
Brian.
It'd have to be a certain scene that connects everybody. I was thinking like Matthew Broderick.
Oh, he's still relevant though.
Yeah, but come on, man. Hey,
yeah.
What is he doing these days? We're gonna give you a little bit of work for just a lot of money.
Okay.
Not a lot of money.
Matthew Broderick is the. Hold on, he is. Let's reverse Ferris Bueller. He's the valet
with the car.
Yeah. So the car pulls up, and he's the valet guy.
And his buddy Cameron actually gets out of the car. I don't remember that dude's name.
Awesome as fuck. Still alive. No, you got to make Cameron cooler.
Alan Ruck.
Yeah.
Is his buddy. He pulls up in that car. And he gets out and he does not acknowledge Matthew Broderick at all.
No.
Just
he
hands
throws Broderick the keys.
Yeah. As he's walking on the front.
And he's like, keep your feet on the fucking mat.
Dude, we are on to probably one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah, that's great. We figured out the car parking scene. We have no idea why.
Okay, so we're 7 minutes in. We have to go check the car parking scene. We have no idea where this is going. There's obviously a bomb that's going to explode.
Sure.
But hey, fuck the movie timers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Real time. Ortez discovers a bomb that's going to go off.
Mm-hmm.
The movie's 95 minutes long. Hour and a half, right? That's typical.
Yep.
The bomb's going off in 89 minutes. There's no all sorts of crazy shit and the fucking sun comes up and whatever. this all happens at
No,
whatever's going
this is
on.
how you
Are we
do it.
having a cocktail party? I don't know what we're having.
You do
We're
it like
also-
fucking
We're also giving away the plot to a fucking multi-billion-dollar movie franchise.
obviously. You do it like Ocean's 11. Ocean, Jesus Christ. I need one of these. You do it like Ocean's 11. So in the beginning, it's all fast. Keys. You don't even know who the person throwing the keys is. But then it's all slow motion. Do you see? He throws the keys. The guy walks past. It's all slow motion. That's how we get Matthew Broderick for like way more than rate because like it's all slow motion.
He's already in SAG, so you got to pay those guys more.
Yeah, so but Broderick's there for like 8 minutes, like in real production time, but we make it seem like he's there for fucking 17 minutes.
Yeah.
You know? He catches the keys, looks at it, looks at the guy, and the guy just fucking gives him a shitty look.
They have this moment of like,
Yeah. Don't I know you?
yeah, you're kind of familiar. And
Yeah.
or that line gets thrown, and then Alan Ruck's like, no.
Yeah.
Park my car, bitch.
Yeah.
There should
Oh,
be
no.
less-
It'd be so funny if Broderick goes, aren't you the guy from Chicago? You know, the Sausage King of Chicago? Like, Broderick catches the keys. He's doing shit. His life sucks. But he remembers this guy as a Sausage King from Chicago. But in reality, it's totally reversed. He goes, so Alan Ruck is the Sausage King from Chicago.
These guys were best friends and now don't even recognize each other.
No, it's a completely different world. Yeah. I love that. Okay. Still don't have
We're 8
why
minutes.
there's a bomb.
No, because that comes later.
Okay.
The villain comes in later, but we don't know who the villain's gonna be.
Macaulay Culkin.
Surprise fucking guest is
Okay.
the villain.
Here it is.
Why are we not fucking writing this down?
It's on video. Here it is. There's going to be the 30th anniversary of Home Alone with an orchestra played at this one place. And Macaulay Culkin is losing his mind. So Macaulay Culkin's a villain. He's the Alan Rickman. Okay. Then we sprinkle in Alan, sure.
Rock.
And then we sprinkle in all the 80s people around that time. So we get fucking Molly Ringwald. Yeah.
Scandals.
She's a bartender and she's putting lipstick on with her tits. Like,
we can't have these people play the same role. They
Dude,
have to. It's
I know,
gotta
but
be.
it's an homage to
Yes.
yeah. And Ortez just said, like, that's whack.
That's all he says.
Yeah. That shit's fucked up.
The girl in the mink coat hands it to him, and then she hands him $3 as a tip, and he's like, "That's whack."
Dude. I mean, it's writing itself.
Dude, at this point, my mind is fucking going a billion miles an hour. Oh, that's what I was looking up.
We got to get
I think
Zap
this-
in there.
Who?
Johnny from Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, I remember. He was in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. So dumb.
Dude, I just got a text from Shannon with a picture of me at the flip side from our like 20-year reunion. and I'm standing on top of the table, and everybody's down in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I thought you were going to bed. She goes, oh my God, I'm in bed, but I'm still laughing my ass off. I'm like, we're drunk as fuck talking about writing a movie. She goes, you guys are fucked, but I love it. I'm struggling to set my alarm.
Yeah, love it. It's good.
Uh,
So we got Ferris Bueller. We got Cameron. What's that one? What's a girl doing nowadays?
what girl? Valerie Ringwald?
Simone.
I don't know.
God, she was so hot.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. I saw this on a reel or something. Actual like movie producer said it. He goes, you get yourself a pack of index cards and you write a scene on each card. And when you have 70 scenes, you have a feature movie put
Yep.
together.
Yep.
So on each card, you write the heading of the scene. And then on the next card, the second scene and third scene, you have 70 cards, each with the name of the scene.
But I love like people
David
that
Lynch, I think, wrote that.
they're not even in like Hollywood anymore. Like Molly Ringwald.
Yeah, dude. We just
Like, let's go back to like people that were cool as fuck, like Mark Paul Gosselaar, Zach.
Galifianakis. I mean Morris.
Yeah, Zach
Hey.
Morris.
He pulls up to the car, the valet, and he's got one of those giant phones.
See,
And he makes a call being a cunt about selling like in home
Yeah.
insurance or whatever, and just fucking hangs up his phone.
yeah, he goes time out, but nothing stops
Yeah.
because in the show it would stop when he would say time out.
Yeah.
He goes time out and nothing
Everybody's
stops.
like-
Yeah, he's just annoyed.
Yeah, he says that and nobody stops. They're like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. So we have the car scene down with 99% of our fucking actors.
Well, all the budget's blown 9 minutes into this movie. We still don't know who the villain is. We still don't know why the bomb's there. We still don't have an ending.
And here's the thing. My pitch was, and weirdly enough, they made a movie like this. My pitch was this. A guy doesn't know his dad has ties to the mob. Or maybe a guy has ties to, it's all cops. Like his whole lineage is cops. But he's not a cop, right? And he marries a girl. I don't hear it.
I'm not saying you have to listen, but you have to look. Which side is the text on? Am I pointing at it now?
Oh, squints. Yeah.
Am I pointing at it
Oh.
now? Chris, am I
Bill,
pointing?
Bill,
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
I'm pointing
you're
at
right.
it now. Okay,
right.
so I have to point this way. All right.
Yeah. So if I do this way, it's over here.
Okay.
Squints.
All right. So not only do we have a cool car scene, cool coat check scene, we have strip club.
How about
But I'm telling you this: if we're having a strip club, every girl on the pole is looking like Jennifer Aniston and We're the Millers. This is no Colony Lounge backwoods bullshit. This is
I do the opposite. I would think that
all pregnant mothers.
the A team is all shitty, ugly people. The B team is all fucking, and everyone's like all excited over the fat chicks. Anyways, I forgot.
We're gonna run 19 or 34 movies together and make an absolute banger.
Well, dude, they're only making remakes anyways.
Let's
make a conglomerate remake
without actually doing a remake.
without stealing characters
Yeah.
but we get the actors. Imagine if
Oh my god, I'm still fucking erect over the Broderick and Alan Ruck scene.
yeah,
I'm fucking
We
genius
flip
for
it.
saying that.
because Cameron's not going to amount to anything, but now Cameron's the guy in the Porsche. and he
got a
throws Broderick keys.
What car was that a Porsche they had?
No, it was like 1963 Corvette, I believe.
That so we got to up that game to like a new Ferrari. Like he's balling.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Throws them the keys. Broderick's like the manager of fucking valet. That's it. And Ortez is like, what? He's like, what?
That's whack. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, so I'm on point. It was a 61 Ferrari 250.
Was it really?
Yeah. So
oh shit.
We're going brand new Ferrari. Which plays along on that. Dude, this could be the greatest movie script ever written by two completely retarded dudes wearing panda hats at fucking 2:00 in the morning that are absolutely annihilated.
All I'm saying is you make it an homage to 80s and you just all we're doing, we're recycling old shit. Like, so maybe
let's not recycle it all, but let's hit here and there.
Yeah. So Molly Ringwald is she's a madame for whores at the resort. And the pitch originally was a guy ties to the police, marries a girl that no one knew that had ties to the mob. They're at a resort, and then shit starts going fucking sideways. They're on their honeymoon. Look at you. Look at you operate that thing I got you.
I know, dude.
Who's the best friend ever? I already have one.
Is I made Krista bring the other one, both of them, to Savannah because I thought we were going to drink out of these, but everything in Savannah was in a fucking plastic cup. I was like, fuck, wasted all that space in my suitcase. Oh, Jesus Christ on a cross.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so at what point do we start spitballing this?
I think we have been. Okay, so we need to start with a premise. What's the premise? We know Matthew Broderick. We know Dean Cameron. He's in it. They're all in. Start from here. Go to here. Daryl, go ahead.
What genre of a movie do you think we should make? Not that you want to make, but what do you think we should make? I have an idea. I have 2 words in mind, and once you say yours, I'm going to come up with mine.
I want it to be like Toy Soldiers. What? You've never seen Toy Soldiers?
No, what?
Toy Soldiers?
I immediately regret this decision.
Toy Soldiers? Toy Soldiers?
No.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Genre. What? Rom-com.
I'd say,
what are you thinking here? There's gonna be no romantic.
I'd say ramption, like romantic action. Daryl, go ahead.
I want it to be
like Die Hard,
an action comedy.
Okay, give me a field of reference.
I'm not gonna be able to pick a movie that is action comedy because I don't think there is one. So we're gonna be trendsetters here.
Nice.
I want action because we have to figure out there's a bomb, how to defuse it, who's gonna do that. There's action, and then there's gonna be absolute fucking haymakers of racial comedic things involved and some feelings probably might get hurt, but I think we can do that. I mean,
I think
I watched The
the-
Longest Yard the other night, and watching
Sandler.
yeah, I didn't mind it. I liked that movie. I really did. Yeah. I thought it played out well. Watching, was it Stone Cold
Yeah,
drop the N-bomb on Nelly in the library?
yeah.
I was like, wait a second, man. If you guys can get away with that, you and I can get away with
That was
towing that line.
20 fucking years ago.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I watch movies on my other phone, and I have Amazon Prime, so I'm kind of limited to what they have.
Yeah, dude. 20 years ago.
No shit, yeah.
Yeah, you could do it.
But I think there's gonna be no romance unless there's just somebody getting fucked in a broom closet. But it's gonna be, I think, action and comedy, I think, are right in our wheelhouse.
Okay. Yeah. And I think maybe hear me out. You know, like the cutaways with Austin Powers movies, like where it's like, I think it's a big
the play on words. Yeah.
I think
the Johnson
thing,
we
write some of that in there, you know?
Okay.
So
again,
but it's always about
comedy.
the N-word.
Okay. So we also need Renee Zell and Arnold
Schwarzenegger
to make appearances.
Or they're gonna have a movie that we make up that's fake, and it's Renee Zell and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger rom-com that's gonna play at the resort.
It's in the background, like like you run into the movie theater at the whatever this resort is, like James Bond type shit.
Yep.
You run in there looking for something, and on the screen is Arnold and Renee.
Just a bunch of fucking asterisks. Swords and
yeah, like the end of the movie comes up and it's the credits. And like, that's all you see.
See, it's great.
Schwartz and Zell asterisk for 6 letters. Not that I know what you're spelling.
Harold Schwartz and his family was obviously Nazis.
Fucking Austrian fuck.
But so then we don't have to pay for them. So it's just implied, you know.
Yeah. We clip that out. We find scenes with both of them and just stick it in a movie.
I got it.
Oh, that's what that is.
Premise. It's a resort that's going to premiere a rom-com with Renee Zell.
You ain't black.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You ain't black.
And so we get their names.
Yeah.
Don't gotta pay for them. We make AI go like, oh
yeah,
fucking make AI. Yeah. Start humming on my chopper. And the whole thing's about like it's a destination premiere. Boom.
Wait, what?
A destination premiere. Like most premieres.
So a movie premiere, but it's in a destination locale.
Yes. Yeah.
Seems like that's been.
It's never been done.
Okay.
And we're gonna get sued for likeness.
All right. We need to put that in the budget.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna come after us. Is it cheaper to pay them to do this little bit? Or is it going to be cheaper to just buy them off after we do it? Because it's a lot easier to ask for forgiveness than it is permission.
Yeah. And we so there's no, who's the main guy?
We don't have one yet.
Yeah. So I always thought it would be cool.
I don't think there should be a main character. There should be main characters. Where it bounces back and forth. Like, do we have different points of view of like?
Oh, you're going like Pulp Fiction on it.
Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah.
like just
You-
different
Tarantino? All right, cool.
shit.
Cool. I don't think we're that smart. Period. I think we're gonna fuck it up.
We could, but that's why we have people to fix that afterwards.
Sure, in post. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we say,
Here's everything, and like, hey, I know we're missing something here. What do you guys got? And they're like, oh man, you got to fucking just move this to here, clean this up, and boom, it's all
The
coming together. Like,
biggest-
all right, we're there.
okay, so we're missing the fact that there's no point of view. We have Ortez in the vest.
Broderick parking cars.
Yeah. So we have scenes, but we don't have like a reason.
Oh no, we're not putting this all together tonight. We're
Okay.
spitballing. We
Yeah.
now we have. I'm going to buy some index cards tomorrow. I have to rewatch this because you remembered what the fuck we talked about.
No, if you had like, there's got to be a reason for the main person, the protagonist, to be at the spot. Period.
So it's like a fucking Bond thriller.
Or maybe he's the
Liam
son.
Neeson?
Maybe he's the son of a prominent producer.
I say, if we're gonna do the
Essay.
we're gonna do the Broderick thing with the card, I think we should make most of these scenes rip-offs of other action movies and comedies.
Okay.
Maybe not use all of the actors because it could cost a lot of money.
We got to get Seabass in the diner. Like maybe Seabass is buying shots for people.
Sure.
Yeah.
We could just write stupid
Dumb.
shit in there,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So, but we have to have a character.
We don't have a hero here, right?
Yeah, we first name June.
Why is Phil still awake?
So Ortez's character's name is Juneteenth.
His fucking name tag says June, and then some guy walks up.
Teeth.
Yeah. He's like, you got a last name? You got a last name, boy? And he reluctantly gives it up.
Okay, so that's figured out. But he's not the main character.
No, the main character is gonna be in the movie,
Mhm.
but he's gonna be like in scenes. You're never gonna know it till the end.
Okay.
We hide his ass, her ass,
You
their
can't.
ass.
Okay. I love
Tell
you.
me- don't tell me you can't. You don't know this.
I love you, but you can't have a movie where you're following things around, seeing Molly fucking Ringwald and a black guy called Juneteenth with
Have you not seen Valentine's Day?
Yes. I have.
Okay,
I
so
have.
there we go.
Okay. You need like a central focus. And here's my pitch. And J-Lo and just did this movie last year, and I'm so annoyed by it. But Destination Wedding to a place where people have loose ties to producers, and they're gonna screen a movie with Renee
You ain't black.
and
And
Arnold.
Arnold.
You ain't black.
It's a rom-com. And somebody wants to kill somebody. Like Clue. Clue is one of the best movies ever of all time.
Okay,
What? Tim Conway crushed it.
he was great in Dorf. Was he Dorf or Dolph? Dorf. Dorf
No.
does golf.
Tim Conway is no, you're right.
I know I'm right, bro. Which one was it? Dorf. Dorf.
Dorf.
Does
No,
golf.
that's not the same guy. Who's the guy that played like fucking the lipstick
So
guy?
100% the right guy.
No, you're right. Tim Conway, 100%. You're right.
I can't remember the name.
I'm thinking of the caribou. No, fuck me in the dick. God damn it. Okay. I'm gonna hit buttons.
Retardation.
13th could be a play on dates. The 14th could be Valentine's. Oh, Phil, though, hold on. You're on to it.
Yeah, there could be
D.
something with the calendar.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could play on dates and all that. Oh my God, Phil though. Fuck yeah, man. Phil is definitely getting a credit in this movie.
Yeah. 10th.
And
Teeth.
fucking goddamn Ortez's tag just says teeth. Dude, if we told him that, how quick would he bail on us?
He'd be really mad.
All right, can we write Jerry in it?
Yeah. Yeah. There's always a place where a black
All right,
midget. His name is June 10th.
Dude, no, Ortez's name is Teenth. Jerry's name is June. They're always together.
And this premiere is happening on Friday the 13th. So
And
now
there
it's a
just
horror
happens to be
comedy.
like normal people dressed in fucking tuxedos by the name of Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers just walk in in like suits. They fucking little my name is tag.
You gotta put a name tag on you. And
actually, we get those guys like I think one of them was like Kane Ritter. I think was his name. How the fuck did I know that?
I have no idea.
Holy shit! Right, dude, that's the most annoying trick ever. Please get something else.
I'm done.
Or Desmond Ritter.
Kane,
Yeah,
Kane Ritter. Desmond.
I don't know. I thought that was one of the guys' names. I don't know why that name popped into my fucking head. That's the most random name ever. I also can't read my phone right now to see if that was correct or not. But yeah, having those guys, like I said, all this B and C list talent. You could pay them just cheap money for a fucking 20-second, 30-second cameo.
No, here's the benefit. We Sandler it. The Sandler is we're filming for 3 weeks in Hawaii. For 3 weeks. Dean Cameron. You just shoot over. You have a couple of days and you stay in Hawaii. The payment isn't the money we're going to give you because there's no budget. But you get Hawaii, dude. Oh shit.
Yeah, but there's so many of these movies. Kane Hodder was his name, not Ritter. Fuck. I was close.
Kane Hodder? Who's
Yeah,
that?
I was Jason.
Okay. Voorhees? Yeah, okay.
You know who else? If we're
I
talking
feel like
about,
we're getting way off track.
we are, and this is not abnormal for us. You know who else? You want to know who else needs to make a cameo in this movie? Which we're never gonna get. Jason Bourne. Or hey, I know who we can get. Jason Statham.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So here we go. Now we're playing with fire. Netflix will buy Jason Statham movies all day.
Yeah.
So Jason Statham is an ex-mob guy who also has ties to the FBI. He's kind of an informant. He meets a girl, thinks she's regular, but her family is part of the mob. They do a destination wedding. Bang.
All
It
the
just so
whole
happens
mob
that-
families end up at the same place.
See?
That's where the bomb comes in to blow them all up, to
Yeah.
eliminate them.
Yeah. A bad family of midgets or crossers, whatever we want, they're going to do away with both families with the bomb.
Oh, the cross-dresser or the drag queens have to come in at the resort just because they're on a
Hold up. God damn it. And the wedding's going to be on the 19th.
He's got all the dates nailed down.
And June and 10th are out. The court. Go check, guys.
But the drag queens are there on a they're on a cruise and they're ship docked and they are there for the day.
Oh,
having
wait.
fun on the island.
Take a step further. There's a storm. So the ship can't go out of port. So they're trapped.
They got rooms and they are looking to entertain people.
Yep.
And they're like a side act.
Yeah. And Dean Cameron is the captain of the boat.
I thought he was just a fucking random dude making out with a hot chick in a coke.
No, he's a pervert. Like,
so can we write him into two parts?
Yes. No, Dean Cameron stops at nothing to make out with hot chicks. And all he does is shows him his picture of how cool he was in the 80s. You know?
And he just shows his cell phone.
Right now he's got like a Titanic captain vibe, you know? He's cool as fuck.
He's the captain of the ship.
He's cool as fuck. But
so he's in the broom. He's in the coat closet in his captain's outfit, making out with one of the waitresses.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a pussy hound.
All right,
and there's a storm. We can't get on port.
Here's the big problem.
Okay.
I don't know if it's stabbing. It's not fucking remaking the Love Boat.
Well, the boat can't sail, son.
Come on, Dapt. What is it? Do we? We shouldn't probably tell people this, but do we have a title? I think that comes later, right?
How about this? All right. The cruise ship is forced to port.
But the cruise ship has to have a name. SS Minnow.
Sure. Love it. Sorry. I was in my mouth. All the people that are on the cruise ship are forced to stop at this one dumb resort because of the storm.
Yeah.
So now you get Dean Cameron, captain, pussy hound.
It's gonna be in his credits.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna have his captain name, you know?
Pussy hound, Dean Cameron. Now you get now there's a reason for high society people, big cruise ship, exclusive kind of cruise ship to be there. Now that's where, okay, go ahead, Daryl.
Does this ship do this at the beginning of the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Which would explain the girl in the mink coat. I can't. I'm so glad it's fucking online forever. Oh God, I almost want your soul in your body. It's the greatest thing ever. Oh, I'm fucking crying. Holy fuck, what just happened? Oh, you stupid
Oh, dude, I started laughing when you're like, well, wait. I couldn't.
Oh, my chest hurts so bad.
Dude.
Oh, it's such a great idea.
I took.
You spit beer everywhere.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, a minute 40, a minute 30.
Dude, I took a sip of beer, and you're like, and then, like, you're so cultured. I was like,
I had such a perfect fucking layup as to how this movie was gonna happen. Oh, Christ, my eyes are watering.
oh god,
Oh,
yeah, you're good. My eyes are filled with beer.
such a table and your shoes.
Dude. Oh, I had like a fucking beer out of my
All
nose.
right, so
Oh, okay, good. Sorry.
weather pushes the cruise ship into port at the resort.
Yeah.
While the passengers get off, Dean Cameron, the captain, makes it known that he's here to slay some pussy.
Sure.
And since women have nowhere to hide, then the lady in the mink coat gives her coat to Ortez.
Uh-huh.
She tips him $3. He's like, "That's why."
Introduce Ortez.
Yeah, and then Ortez puts the fucking coat on the rack
Mhm.
and slides it down the line, and
Yep.
there's fucking Dean
Dean.
Cameron
Yeah.
making out with cocktail waitress,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
he met like literally 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Because he's an absolute pussy hound.
The whole
This-
crux of this movie is how much of a pussy hound Dean Cameron is.
Every time he's in a scene, he is literally fingering or making out with some hot chick.
Yeah. Or even old chicks. Imagine if they're doing like
Like Cloris Leachman in fucking Lancashire.
God bless
Like
that lady.
anything. I know.
Yeah.
Just anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're doing they pan through bingo. It's like old people bingo. And he's just
No.
sure.
no.
Sorry.
No. That is where the drag queens come in.
Oh,
With
nice.
bingo.
Okay. I love it.
Drag queen bingo.
Yep.
And he is making out with a 23-year-old waitress. He's making out with a 70-year-old woman.
Yep.
He's making out with a fucking drag
He's
queen.
insatiable.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's just oozing sex. Dude, can we sell this to Dean
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Netflix.
Dude,
Do you know
Dean
Dean
Cameron's going
Cameron?
to eat up most of our budget.
Hey,
You guys made this movie for $10 million, but you paid Dean Cameron $8? Yep.
yes, 100%. Dude, he was the fucking guy back in the day. And then he just
I'm going to be brutally honest. I've never heard of the guy. Never
what?
seen him before. Yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
man.
dude.
Dude, whatever.
He's awesome.
Holy
Phil, though,
watching you spew
dude.
with the first admission. I went Bert Kreischer because my voice went up like 6 octaves because I was dying. I couldn't breathe.
I started laughing, and I'm like, there's no.
I don't know.
it's either out the nose or Photo night.
You were trying to choke it back. To
Oh, there's no.
Oh, it's 3:00 in the morning. What am I doing?
Oh, we're right in the movie, dude.
We got 16 minutes before this is all over. It's a
Okay.
2-hour podcast. I honestly think this could be a fucking hit.
I think.
And if not, it'll be a cult hit in 10 years.
Yeah,
And then we just
that's
reap
a
the
move.
rewards.
yeah, that's a move. But also, like cold hits used to be like swingers.
Yeah.
Shit the bed, then blockbuster, bang, 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 make money.
Well, the thing was, it was Favreau and Vince Vaughn in it, and that was like their first movies. So Swingers was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then those guys picked up roles in other movies. All of a sudden became
Yeah,
little bit
only
bigger.
because like
and all of a sudden
Swingers,
they're like,
the
"Hey, man."
rental like movement was crazy. So
Well,
you
yeah.
don't have that right now. So right now we need to write. Okay. If me and you are a writing team,
Yeah.
both in panda hats,
Oh, excuse me.
because this is going to be the team that changes everything.
There's fucking corporate meetings.
Yeah.
Fucking like this. We're
Yeah.
like, what are you guys doing? We're in the fucking zone, motherfucker.
Sup, dude? Sup.
Where's the bush light at?
Yeah.
Where the
Hey.
white moon at?
Hey, I got beer all over my fucking dick, bitch.
Dude, I can't wait till this ends. I can go back and watch it.
Dude.
I'm gonna try to find a way to loop that shit.
Dude, I tried with all my faculties
I know.
to get rid of it.
Dude, everything you had, you're like, you trying to hold it back, and then all of a sudden, it's just a stream.
There's no, yeah, dude, it's everywhere. God
We
damn it.
wonder why wives won't fuck us. The best part is I'm gonna go upstairs after this, and my wife and
My
child and
wife.
my dog are gonna be sleeping in my bed, and I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch with my son or my chair, and I'm just gonna stay down here forever, never leaving. I'm seriously gonna start typing on my computer about this fucking.
Dude, I'll get this nonsensical shit in the morning. Okay. Cruise ship.
Oh yeah,
Storm.
you'd be like, "What the fuck?" Are you
Fade
talking
in.
about?"
Like, who the fuck are you to write fade in?
Ah,
No. Okay.
dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, and
Yeah.
and you and I we talk a lot of shit and everything. I honestly think you and I could write a solid movie that would earn us a few bucks and be fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah.
And Netflix and Apple TV are buying everything. I've seen the shit they produce. You and I could definitely write a better movie.
Oh my god. Like there's a show right now with first of all, let's talk about this real quick. Mila Kunis, single.
She's not single.
Yeah.
Her and Ashton are done.
Ashton would go to Diddy parties.
No,
There's
you're
some stuff
full of
coming out.
shit right now.
I swear to God, she moved out, or no, he moved out to another house that they have. Okay. Also, Dak Shepard married to,
Kristen Bell.
yeah, hot as fuck. That's my
Yeah.
type. He would go to those parties too. So there's a situation right now where Mila Kunis and Kristen Bell, who I hold in the highest regard, if you're listening, internet, they're going to be single. You text me? You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. God damn you. They're single.
I'm seeing absolutely zero about this.
Oh my god. All this shit's all wet. Dude. I only hit my control bar on the keyboard, which is pretty impressive because
so what are you looking at right now? Do you have two computer screens? How big are they?
no, I have a 55-inch TV.
Right in front of you?
Mhm.
So what
Yeah.
do you do when you want to look something up?
I
You have
go to
another-
a browser. Yeah.
Do you have another monitor, another
no.
screen?
No.
You're able to do that all on one?
Yeah. So here, I'll show you.
I'm looking at a 32-inch TV that my son allegedly ruined, but my wife panicked, and I'm like, this thing's
Cause you're
fine.
broke, sold.
I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll use this for my podcast.
Yeah. So this is what I see. God, I wish I was just sending you a picture of my dick.
I was wondering if that was gonna be next.
No. God damn it.
What are you drinking now? Yeah, that's literally what mine looks like. So when you go in and type in shit and you're looking it up on the internet, all that goes away and you just go to Google.
Yeah.
I thought you had like two
No. So
28 or 30-inch screens.
we have a potential guy that's gonna come by and so he'll be like our lookup guy. So I go like, hey, like, how big is a fucking octopus? He's gonna look it up for us
while we are live.
Yes. Yeah.
So he's gonna be available on a fucking random Friday night.
Yes.
He's not got nothing to do, but
Right. Well, I might also hire him to be my assistant. And my whole thing is this. He's pretty black. I know his real name, but I'm going to call him Doc. So if I'm in a cafe and it's getting a little weird, I'm like, Doc, let's go. You know, I want that. Let me ask you this question. If you had a lot of money and you had a driver, would you sit in the passenger seat or would you sit in the back seat?
I would sit up front.
Same.
I'd probably sit up front even if I had 3 or 4 dudes or people with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I-
If I got my
I-
friends
I-
with me, I'm going to sit up front with the guy that I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
cool.
found that out like in Vegas that first time we went when I won the World Series of Poker trip when we went and we stayed at the Strat, and that was the
Sure.
first time I used Uber, and I was on a budget, so I used Uber Pool, which meant, hey, we might have to stop and pick somebody up, and I'm like, I don't
Horrible.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible. We had one of the best times ever doing that.
It was great. But
When we left
you were in the front
the
seat
promenade,
and I was in the back seat with 2 extremely large black women.
yes,
Yes. So
but they were fun.
sure.
And our Uber driver told us about the best Mexican food to get. And then he
Mhm.
pulled into a gas station and bought us all fucking 24-ounce beers.
Yeah.
And then asked if he could hang out with us for a drink while we were on Fremont because he was done for the night. And we're
Sure.
like, we don't give a fuck. We'll buy you a beer. And he hung out with us and had a beer. And then he left
Yeah.
just like he said he would. I'm like, yeah, I wish I could give you 6 stars, dude. But that was my first time using Uber, and I remember the first time that guy picked me up at the Stratosphere to take me to the Rio, and I'm like, "Where do I sit?" He's like, "Dude, I don't care." He goes, "It's up to you." I'm like, "Do you mind if I sit up front?" He's like, "No problem." And I sat up front and I talked to this dude, and he was talking to me about guns and the shooting range and all
Sure,
sorts of cool
yeah.
shit. I'm like, I had the greatest time. So every time an Uber picked me up, I'm like, "Yo, can I sit up front?"
If
I'm
I'm
like-
fucking wasted, I want to sit in the back.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
If I'm fucking like on it a little bit, I'll sit in
Yeah.
the front.
I'll sit
You
up front. I mean, and hey, guess what? I'm using the pool app. We might have to pick up 2 people that are, at the same stop. Let them sit in the back together. I'm not going to separate them.
Sure.
And now I'm sitting in the back and I'm talking to the driver and they're talking this way. No, I'll sit up front. I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
I can
here's
talk
the
to
thing, though.
anybody.
Like,
I love it.
I don't ever Uber pool. Like, if I'm getting Uber, I want the fucking like black car, like fucking.
I only
'Cause
Uber
usually
pool.
it's like a $4 difference.
The only time I've ever done that was in Vegas that time because now it's not even an option.
Oh no, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's just like whatever. And
It's
when we were in
$1,000.
Savannah, I got an XL for us because it was
Dude, 'cause
quicker.
you should. You
It was
should.
quicker, and I was like, "Fuck it, dude!" It was extra $6. I'm like, and it was quicker, and we got into like, dude, brand new Jag
Yeah,
SUV.
dude.
I'm like,
Sick. Yeah.
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 but
I like
whatever.
that.
I love talking to people. I have no problem talking to my wife. She's just like, "How do you do this?" And I'm like, "It's so fucking easy to talk to people." Like when we went to Tybee Island, like our Uber driver didn't really talk much.
Mm.
And then we were driving through all the fucking madness that happened like 2 miles away from our hotel, which we didn't know about. And we
Great.
started talking to her, and all of a sudden, couldn't shut her up.
Yeah.
And it was a great conversation. And all of a sudden, I had a lead into Chris. I'm like, "Oh, so what do you think?" Because she was just sitting there. I'm like, "Fucking talk.
Yeah. You have a
She's a
mouth.
fucking human being."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Just talk. Just add it to the conversation."
I mean,
She's like,
some
"I don't know how
of
you do
my
this." I'm
favorite
like,
times in my life are just going to a random bar, sitting down, and just all of a sudden, 8 minutes later, you know every fucking buddy at the bar.
"Yeah,
And we've done this
100
way together
times,
too many
dude."
times. But like, it's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah. I'm like, all it takes is somebody just to make a random comment about
Sure.
something.
Whatever.
And
spurs
it falls on
conversation.
deaf ears, and you're like, haha, but what about this? And they're like, "Oh, well, that's how you think." And they're like,
Mhm.
and, and you start talking. Most of the time, if it's dudes, let's say 80% of the time, revolves around sports.
Mhm.
All you gotta do is just throw something out there, and it starts bouncing around. And then you start backing up some shit with facts and numbers and
No,
and
fuck
whatever
this guy. Yeah.
generalities. And you're like, "Oh, fuck your team, man. I hate your fucking team," and whatever. And I'm like, "Yeah, fuck whatever." And all of a sudden, everybody's laughing, you're having a good time. They're buying you shots, you're buying them shots, you're having beers. And then your wife shows up, and you guys are like best fucking friends. She's like, "How do you know these people?" I'm like, "I literally just met them 15 minutes ago."
Right.
"Well, how did you start talking to
That's
them?"
how it works,
"Because
man.
I'm not a fucking asshole. I can talk
Yeah.
to anyone.
Yeah.
I will make friends everywhere."
Yeah. I love
Chris
it.
was like, "This is a gift and a fucking curse dealing with you." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Whatever, man.
Who the fuck cares?
Whatever." Yeah. All right. So
All right.
we got 2.5 minutes before we hit 2 hours on this shit show. I'm going to have another beer. I'm going to find some way to start typing shit on my computer down here.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I can open an email to you and just start writing Cliff Note bullet points.
Just,
Send it to you.
dude, a Google Doc.
I don't know how to do that. I'll figure it out though.
Yeah. Just,
Maybe after we're done here in a minute or so, you can show me how to do
you
that.
got it here. I'll show you how to do it. Okay.
Yeah. And then we
Right.
can write our fucking movie and become billionaires. So the next time you guys see us and we big time you, don't take offense, bitches.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
This is
We're out?
it's been a night. This is podcast number 4.
Trash Pandas. 3? 3.
It's been 3.
Yeah. It
This
feels
last one was 2
9.
hours.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's
3. So we started this one at 1 o'clock, 1:19. We started at 8.
Jesus Christ.
That's 7 hours of stupidity, you
Yeah.
fucking retard.
Yeah. All right.